board. Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and, you know, they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brains there, they're still using, like, kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to know, to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so.
And looking at the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel play.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Barnes. And it's Highland in at point. Ingram. The shot that time, not on target. The Clippers go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Up top, Leonard. And too long on the shot. And so Harden will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. And the basket by Johnson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Leonard looking around. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Ron, Lou, and I had a few minutes to share. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
The way this league is going, you have to play great defense and you have to score to keep up.
George with the bucket.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
And taken away by Johnson. And the basket is good. Johnson's got 6 points.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Well, over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's Highland. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Nobody near Leonard. Off target with his three.
Just a little off to start this game. One for...
Oh!
Yes! With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Leonard finds Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes. And that one, good.
The defense did their best. But sometimes it just does not matter to Barnes at all because he keeps his eyes on the rim at all times.
Inside. Stolen by Zubac. George against Harden. Pass to Highland. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pelicans leading by 7. Harden outside. The pass to Ingram. Back to Harden. Zubac against Nance. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Nance.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Left side, Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now here's Harden. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over George. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Leonard against Ingram. Zubac the pass to George. Shoots over Johnson. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. On the wing, Harden. High post, Johnson. Over Barnes. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Leonard. Barnes outside. Pass to Highland. Pocket 6. That 3 off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Feeds it to Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Leonard. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Barnes, bounce pass. Shoots from the high post, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got his second bucket.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. This late in the season, some teams are looking forward to the lottery. Steve, what can they take out of these last couple games of the regular season?
Kevin, it's a chance to develop your young players. And at the same time, your front office will be making decisions on free agents. So you want to see who plays hard.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Passes to Barnes. Over Nance. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Harden right side. Down low. Nance trying to break loose. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Harden. 16 points for Johnson. Outside Leonard. Here's Highland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to George. Fires the three. Johnson with some nice D.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Clippers trail by 17. And the pass to Highland. Ingram against Leonard. Pass to Highland. 5 on the clock. Over Harden. Pelicans pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Here's Highland. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Zubac finds Leonard. Pass to George. Can they get it? And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now here's Ingram. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Johnson down low, covered by Barnes, and the basket by Johnson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Williamson against Barnes. Pass to Leonard. Tries it from 19. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Johnson. Now the pass to Highland. Now Zubac. Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge.
Big calling has been
time taking the lid off.
Nobody near George. Tries yet again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Powell kicks to Diallo.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Powell, the pass to Gafford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The Clippers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Gafford cans them both. Pelicans leading by 22. Outside, Jones. Murphy on top. Lets it go from 11. Again, the Pelicans score.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Clippers shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Pass to Powell. And here's Diallo. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
To the paint. And Johnson with the stop.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
This is it to Diallo. That one drops for him. Diallo's got his second bucket of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Johnson, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 30 points for Johnson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Preston. They get it back. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Man's checked in for the Clippers.
Clippers substitution. Man.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Johnson. The second effort. Back to McCollum. It's picked off. Here's Preston. Tries again. Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Man. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Johnson.
LA foul. Terrence Mann. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Pelicans have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Johnson. Now here's Powell over Murphy. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. New Orleans on top, delivering the blowout.
17.
We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got Jones, C.J. McCollum out there with Johnson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Murphy in at the 4 slot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He had an impressive number of points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Brandon Ingram.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting an up.
Watch Williamson.
Changing it up here. Here's Harden. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's the pass to Lopez. Back to Harden. Here is Daniels. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson, double team. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 34 points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Harden the pass to Daniels. Johnson kicks to Daniels. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
The shot by Powell, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Johnson, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
LA's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Preston. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Preston passes to Zubats. To the middle. Here's Diallo. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Diallo. To the paint. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight. 1:44 left to play here in the half. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gafford's checked in.
Clippers substitution. Daniel Gafford.
A minute 42 left now here in the second. Pass to Diallo. It's stolen by Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And this is Harden especially, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Diallo. He has 6. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. And they get it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and he still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw missing. He's off on the second.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Creative at finding ways to draw fouls. Leonard takes pleasure in getting them to overcompensate.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots. One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Daniels kicks to Harden. Inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Passes it to Powell. Diallo against Johnson. Diallo inside. Good D by Lopez.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit. Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's Preston, guarded by Harden. Pass to Leonard. Over Murphy. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's New Orleans with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Barnes out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the 1.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Here's Leonard, following the score by New Orleans. Knocks it loose. There's the pass to Highland. Zubac trying to break loose. Connects from 3-point range. Highland's got 5 points so far. Johnson at the elbow. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And he makes the first. So Johnson hits 2 of them. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Highland passes to George. George double teamed. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. Johnson with the block.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 9.
With a menu of moves at his disposal, Ingram can surprise defenders with his pull-up jumper.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working inside and getting good shots from close range.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Continues to impress, whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others. Such a dynamic talent.
Now, here's Zubac. He has 5. The shot's good from Nance.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Highland. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
That's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Harden dishes to Nance. Back to Harden. Leonard against Ingram. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Highland. Back to Leonard to halt the run. And the Clippers miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Harden the pass to Nance. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Nance has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the Clippers call time here.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. Pass to Barnes. George looking over the floor. Over Jones. George, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's Ingram missing. Poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Goes back up. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 10. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Zubac. Here's Mann. Johnson with the block. Harden outside, and Jones now atop the key. Here's Johnson, and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. Here's Jones. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Mann. George against Jones. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Highland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
The Clippers have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far.
Bones Highland.
The first one falls. Diallo's checked in for George. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Williamson trying to free himself up. And the basket by Johnson.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Diallo the pass to Highland. Jones against Diallo. Here's Mann. No points in the game yet for him.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Harden, that's good.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Diallo. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Mann. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Over Johnson. Nice form on the 20-footer. Mann's got his first basket. And so Harden will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And wow, his ability to score gets so much attention. Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Now here's Diallo. 6 points for him. Here's Highland. Guarded by Harden. Releases. Gafford trying to break free. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Clippers moving the ball around. The pass to Diallo. Here's Highland. He's got 9. 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. Here's Gafford. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now here's Lopez. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. In the corner, Powell with it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
LA ball.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Gafford kicks to Diallo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Diallo's got 8.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And here's McCollum. Down low. Here's Johnson. Off target at the rim. Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Clippers pick up 2. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
LA ball.
The Clippers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Preston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Diallo inside. Johnson on him. Shot good by Diallo.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Pass to Lopez. Back to McCollum. Lopez inside. Covered by Gafford. The shot's good from Lopez.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Preston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Diallo. The shot off that time. Good D by Lopez. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Nancy's checked in for New Orleans.
One shot.
.55 seconds left to play in the third. Preston passes to Gafford. Passes it to Barnes. And here is Powell. Over Jones. Here's Gafford. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Kicks it out to Jones. Johnson against Diallo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Johnson taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. 1 second left. That shot off the mark. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. New Orleans on top.
113.
They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama up.
Substitution
making
on
some
the court.
changes here. Up top, Leonard. He's covered by Daniels. Barnes can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. You've got Johnson, and it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. It's the Pelicans 5.
Heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Highland passes to George. Now Leonard. Back to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Highland. Outside, George. Zubac against Hernan Gomez. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Highland. No good with the triple. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Lewis dishes to Johnson. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Leonard the pass to Highland. Barnes outside. He kicks it to George. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball. And he did that.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
The 3 from George. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he lays it straight in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Freedom with it. Hernan Gomez on him. Preston passes to Boston. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. To the inside. Murphy lays it up and banks it in.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And for the Clippers, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. The pass to Barnes. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Harrison Barnes, and Diallo subbed in for Paul George, and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Lewis. Johnson with it. Driving inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Boston. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Freedom. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Johnson goes in. Count that one.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the balls away with just such ease. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Green, he's checked in for Daniels. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Coffey's checked in. Passes it to nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Fourth team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Billy Hernandez. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Diallo, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Buries it from 3-point range. Lewis has got his first 3 points of the game. The Clippers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Preston. Shot clock at 6. Diallo has the open look. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Freedom up top. Here's Preston. Over Lewis. Offensive rebound. Here's Freedom. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Fourth team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Clippers, it is Freedom.
That's off as well, so he misses both. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And another turnover here by New Orleans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Clippers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. The 11-footer. Here's Freedom. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. The Pelicans shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Now, here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Back to Hernan Gomez. Dishes it to Lewis. 6 on the shot clock. Off on the layup.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win.
He swipes the ball away again.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game.
Personal foul.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
The line for your Pelicans, Kyra Lewis Jr. Taking 2 shots. Timeout for New Orleans. Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans You Dance team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. The free throw drops for Lewis. And both free throws good for Lewis. And so here are the Clippers. 1:02 left in the game. Here's Freedom. To the right side. Here's Preston. Just 5 to shoot. And the Clippers miss again. Now here's Lewis. He's guarded closely. Jones finds Johnson. Back to Jones. Lewis passes to Green. New Orleans moving the ball around. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Johnson gets the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the...
Having another steal.
And he has been an absolute beast on the floor. Another steal.
Craig, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. To the left wing. Driving in. Boston. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.